Most people think starting a business requires money, a loan, an investor, or a unique idea nobody has ever thought of before. They are wrong. In today's economy, it is entirely possible to launch a profitable business with no initial capital by focusing on high-demand skills. You only need 3 things to begin: an internet connection, just a smartphone, and one basic skill you possess. Every successful business I have studied takes a simple idea that already exists and executes it better or faster. Over the next 6 minutes, I am going to give you the exact step-by-step method to find your idea today and make your first dollar this week without spending a dime. Step 1 is what I call the profit triangle. Every successful zero-cost business starts here. The first point is your skill, something you already know how to do. Point 2 is a problem. You must identify a frustration people are actively trying to solve. Point 3 is money, people spending cash on solutions. Your business lives where these circles meet. Let's apply this to a real example. Skill, you know how to edit videos. Problem, small business owners need social media content but have no time to edit it. Money, these same businesses are already paying editors on Fiverr and Upwork every single day. If you are missing any of these 3 points, you just have an unfunded hobby. That direct intersection is the only place where $0 profit actually exists. Pause right now and write down your 3 points. Now that we have your triangle, we have to talk about why most beginners fail. It happens when they try to pitch a generic skill category instead of a specific guaranteed outcome. This is the vague service trap. A vague service says, "I do social media management." An engineered offer says, "I create 30 days of Instagram content for restaurants in 5 days, guaranteed." One gets ignored, and the other gets paid. The engineered offer works because it targets a specific pain point, promises a clear timeline, and completely removes the buyer's risk. To turn your skill into an irresistible pitch, use this exact formula displayed here. I help specific person achieve specific result in time frame without their biggest fear. Grab the data you wrote down for your profit triangle and fill in those 4 blanks right now. This sentence serves as your entire business pitch. It populates your LinkedIn bio and forms the foundation for your first outreach messages. Step 3 is getting your first paying client. Most beginners freeze here because they are afraid of cold outreach, and they end up instantly spamming people with sales pitches. We are going to bypass that with the $0 launch. You start by writing down a list of exactly 20 people, not random strangers, local businesses, or people you can easily find on LinkedIn and Instagram. On day 2, you send each of them this precise message. "Hey name, I have been working on something specific for your type of business, and I think it could genuinely help you with a specific problem. I am looking for 3 people to work with this month at a reduced rate in exchange for honest feedback." Would a quick 10-minute call make sense? This script works because it does 4 things at once. It is highly specific, it offers a reduced rate, it frames the interaction as collaborative, and it asks for a tiny 10-minute commitment. I have monitored this process across dozens of industries, from translation to video editing. Out of 20 targeted messages, we generally see 4 to 8 responses, which typically results in your first 2 paying clients. Securing a first client is purely a task of targeted human-to-human communication. You do not need a website, a logo, or ad spend to make it happen. Once you land that first client, do not make the mistake of treating them like just a paycheck. They are the most powerful marketing asset your business has. You maximize that asset through over-delivery. If you promise 30 pieces of content, deliver 35. This triggers a psychological imbalance. The client feels like they got an unfair deal in their favor. People who feel that way automatically tell others. After you deliver, demand 2 things: a written testimonial and exactly 1 referral. Use this exact script. "I am looking to work with 2 more businesses like yours this month. Is there anyone in your network who could benefit?" A cold outreach message closes at 5 to 10%. A warm referral from a happy client closes at 60 to 70%. The math makes referrals your most powerful growth engine. Once you have 2 or 3 happy clients, we move to step 5, the income stack. This is the system for upgrading your initial gigs into stable, high-ticket revenue. Looking at the stack, you start on the bottom step by raising your prices to the full market rate. If you were charging $300, go to $500. Then move to the third step. Lock those clients into fixed monthly retainers. 5 clients on a $500 retainer means $2,500 in predictable income. The final step is documentation. Take your service process and create a simple digital product. Sell it for $27 to $97 to people who want to do it themselves. This becomes a stream of passive income. Combining over-delivery with structured upselling transforms a single project into a steady stream of recurring revenue. You now have a verified skill, a bulletproof engineered offer, a lead list, and an exact outreach script, all without spending a single dollar. Now it's time to act. Go to the comments right now and drop your completed offer sentence. I help who with what? I will personally read it and tell you if your profit triangle is solid. Then execute your $0 launch today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. If this video gave you a method you can act on, hit subscribe right now. Every week, I give you proven, theory-free systems for building wealth from exactly where you are. To see this system pushed to its limit, click the video on screen. It breaks down the exact execution of how I made $10,000 in a single month using this exact zero investment method. I will see you there.